Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
God, you're such a snarky little gobshite. And he just sent me to babysit you.
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
I don't know. It seems like his personality trait.
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Maybe you should think about go fucking yourself. Fair? How about that?
Sounds like a successful rendezvous.
I Nahida.
I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru. Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through.
Is there gonna be enemies? Do I have to fight, or do we just have to see weird visions? This is gonna get really freaky weird visions, isn't it?
I know there are many grievances between you, on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
I'm not that bothered, so alright.
Fine. Let's call it truce. But only until this mission's over.
He's not that bad, he's just a little bit of a bitch. Which, you know, it's not that unusual in this game. There's a few characters like that.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are gonna be traveling together after all.
Alright, calm down.
Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
Ah, you think they're pretty? I just really want to mock him. He's just so easily to mock.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
He's probably been around. I mean, we see him pop up everywhere, so he probably has wandered around a lot by himself.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going.
Go on, short hat man.
Or did
After
you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Nah, not really.
Ew! Ugh, the snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
There's no need for all the biking sarcasm now. It's like a fucking child. It's like a kid. Like, now, no need for the fucking attitude. Don't huff me. Who do you think you are?
We can start now.
Alright.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
This is gonna be freaky. I don't know what's gonna happen, but something's gonna go wrong.
Is this a small sapling?
I'm gonna step on it.
Darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
Just piss on it. Now? Game? Oh.
So this is the inside of Irminsul.
A lot bluer than I thought it'd be.
Ooh. Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Reminds me of something, but I don't remember what it is.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Teyvat. Every bit of information flowing here means something.
No, God, that sounds messy.
Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Well, you don't want to stop.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Nah, he's antagonizing you.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
I'm gonna go running off.
Hey, so say we did go running off in here. What would happen?
Probably be trapped.
What are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost.
I wouldn't really care.
Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
What we should do, right, is we should walk close beside him and he thinks, we're just following direction, right? And then we should steal his hat. I really want to steal the hat. Alright. If anything, you're going to walk slowly, aren't you? And I'm going to have to keep at your pace. Ooh, hello. Can I touch it?
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are
Oh!
all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Seeing that makes me want to touch him more. Oh, fucking Christ. But now we're walking away from the tree. I want to touch it. I want to touch. Oh. How long is this gonna take, game? I'm not
It's the same in every direction.
not interested in slow walking path. That's because he's a nosy little bollocks. We've probably been in it before. Oh, it's taking
No
forever.
wonder he mentioned about getting lost.
Oh,
Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth.
don't
Is
you
he
hear me?
mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
I'm not that. I'm pretty chill, to be honest. But all right. Oh, sorry.
We're here.
What a huge tree!
Yeah, it's basically a big tree. It's heart of knowledge or of all the Teyvat or whatever the fuck that means. I'm still not entirely sure what that means. What? All knowledge of bullshit, and it's a giant fucking tree. It's the center of Irminsul. All the information in the world is flowing through it. How does it do that though? Like, how does that happen? Does it know everything? Like, does it know that like if you had chicken nuggets for lunch, it would know? Like, how intricate does it know? Or does it know more intricate things? Like, I know how. I don't know. History? I don't know.
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
I don't know what's gonna happen.
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
The Balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
Maybe. Did we go over maybe had a similar one for two? Maybe. I mean, he did pop up a lot, whereas some of the Fatu we have yet to see at all. So, not even a face. What a strange individual. Yeah, that sums him up.
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
It's taking a while.
For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Want to play I Spy?
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk?
Want to play I Spy?
Yes. I've also invited Paimon to join.
Like a Discord chat. Nahida has invited you into her party.
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
Why'd we invite Paimon?
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
You say so.
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladier's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always
Good
talking
thing we're not saying
back,
this out
but
loud.
he seems to listen to what you say.
Yes, he seems to excel at doing our jobs for us.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand.
Well, guess we're gonna have to see that happen.
Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers.
In the tree? This is about this past the bullshit visions we saw before in that event when he was like, haha, this is a follower of God or something. I don't remember.
Well done. Smart and attentive as always.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, with Hypatia at the thing. I don't even know if he meant us to see that, but I definitely saw that shit.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today.
No offense to the wisdom tree and everything, but I kind of already figured that shit out.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
He's not a wall. He can feel. I have emotions. I could feel.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon.
Yeah, well, maybe she should have been more careful with what puppets she created.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna
How long are we going to be in here?
Nahida, do you know anything about that?
If you mean the mysterious events, the Kabuki Mono and so on, yes. I know about all of that.
Are you gonna share?
Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
Do I? Okay.
Oh? How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone.
It's an academia type, isn't it?
So the Genshin got it right?
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
Can he hear us? I doubt he can, but he fucking knows. How do you know? We're talking in Mind Palace. You're not invited to the Discord party. Fuck off.
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
God damn it, Paimon. Worst liar on the fucking face of the earth.
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation.
We have every right to keep certain things on. So, we could be just talking about, hey, do you want to go for dinner later after all this shit is over? You know, friendship things, motherfucker.
Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
I don't give a shit what you know and what you don't know. What are you gonna do about it, you fucking little short ass hat man? Dude? Motherfucker?
So, have you found anything yet?
Yeah, I assume you were concentrating.
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
What about the time we've been here? Did they not gather that information? So the Irminsul doesn't know everything.
Wait! How did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
I mean, it's probably fairly obvious to some.
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
Every conversation with you is hard. I like some parts of this traveler's senses. I like the bluntness and the fucking. I'm so tired. This fucking guy is shit. I appreciate that. Like, good for you, traveler.
Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself, and making cordial conversation is something I can manage.
Steal that. Steal that. Steal it.
Huh? Wait.
Oh, he's found something.
This light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
Shh. Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk?
Oh.
We are talking about Tatarasuna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
I think he accidentally stumbled upon information about his own past rather than anything pertaining to us. So, I assume that might happen as well, and he was like, maybe he'll discover answers today. I assume he's going to find more answers from the tree for himself than he is anything for us, which I expect at this point. I expect at this point that people be there like, I try to give you information, and they never give you anything.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Don't walk into a furnace! That's not how physics work. What the fuck?
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
It's really hard to keep track of information when A, you don't have names, and B, there's no faces.
It's...
Nero is the manager of Tarasuna, plus he belongs to the lineage of Ishinat. So yeah, I remember that.
Whoa!
Read about that a lot. Okay. Are we teleported into the fucking memory?
I have been in Tatarasuna
Oh!
for some time now.
What the
You have
fuck?
shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else.
Am I in someone else's POV? What the fuck is this shit? Who the fuck is this? Hello, I like your hat.
Under your leadership, Tatarasuna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village. People are gainfully employed. Their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatarasuna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown. All passing on their legacy, skills,
Oh.
blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Okay.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale.
Okay.
You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique.
Okay.
Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
It's lasting a while.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma. And it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
Oh?
My good sir, what do you mean?
My good sir! What is this form? What the fuck is going on?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. Because I didn't want to speculate. And I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way.
His voice sounds familiar. Maybe a famous voice actor.
What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke?
Oh.
Mounting production problems?
Eee.
Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate.
So was it the bow-tie dude's fault?
And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace.
Oh shit.
We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do.
What the hell's in the furnace to cause death? What the hell are you using?
None of the people who went out to get help have come back.
Oh.
Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun.
Oh.
This is our last hope.
This is that time of these events. Okay.
But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Yeah, so Esh is dirty as fuck. Whoever Escher was, I've forgotten from the text already.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
I don't.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
Is that... That wouldn't be, would it? Is that...
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine.
Oh, Fontaine, we're going there next.
Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Are they all filled with dicks? I don't like the fact he's got a knife behind him. I see that blatantly, game. Oh, I don't like where this is gonna go. Also, I think I'm making connections, but I'm not sure they're correct.
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
I'm not sure if I'm connected to past things or not, or whether I'm just overthinking things like I often do in this game.
Enough, Escher.
Oh!
I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about
shit.
you? What are you still doing here?
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
To be fair, I've known you for 5 minutes and I don't trust you.
Drop the act. We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatara Suna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left?
Oh, fucking Christ.
Don't you
Don't
have
turn
all
your
answers by
back!
now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
Oh, fucking Christ, there's a knife right there. Why would you turn your back? Yep.
A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
You...
Oh, fucking Christ. I don't know if there are a lot of blood in Genshin.
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well. At least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity.
It's not.
And what I seek in Tatarasuna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
It is! I knew it! As soon as hold on a fucking second. As soon as they started going on about, like, something suspicious about this dude, he's not actually from Fontaine, you looked into my past, I was like, hold on a fucking second, I think I'm gonna know who this is!
If you kill me...
That's definitely the doctor's
there's no one who
voice.
can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself.
That's definitely
You're
his
not
voice.
a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Oh, that's definitely the doctor. I fucking knew it, and the Baladier's not going to be happy about that, because that's the guy he worked with. But, oh my god, and he killed his friend. Oh, shit.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But... this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
It's not altogether Baladier to turn to your team, is it?
It's no
Not effort.
trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance.
No trouble at all. It's fine.
This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment.
It's no trouble at all. I'm having a great time. Fuck you.
If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
You didn't have to reveal that game. I think anyone could recognize that from his voice.
The Fatui? Who?
God, they've been fucking things around since 400
What do
years
you want?
Wait, wasn't this 400 years ago? How old's the Doctor? Didn't they say this event took place 400 years ago? And it's like, well, we already knew the Baladier wasn't quite human, so it makes sense he has a longer, like, lifespan than most. But, like, is the Doctor not human? How the fuck was he around 400 years ago? Or unless he just kept making clones of himself so he'd never die. Isn't that his thing? There's numerous versions of himself, so maybe he just kept transferring over to new bodies. Or he's achieved some kind of immortality power. I don't know.
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
I swear his voice is quieter now.
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise.
Oh, I will take great pleasure in killing you, so... Soon we'll have to fight the Doctor one day, and I bet I'll have numerous fucking versions when it happens. We'll have to kill him, like, numerous times, and I will be happy with that. Dear me, think I fucking feel really, like, bad intent towards him, but really, not really. The Doctor, however, is someone I definitely am looking forward to dealing with.
My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet.
Fuck you.
Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
Because they like him, and that's how friendship works. Only you would know.
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him as one of us
Wasn't this one of the betrayals as well?
has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
Assholes.
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself.
I hate this guy.
Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat.
Fuck you.
I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible, Mr. Niwa. Already dead. What a pity.
I hate this guy. Yep, there he is. Hello.
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me.
Who's Jester?
Creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was.
I bet everyone who knows this game really well is they're like, oh, the Jester! That guy! That Fatui Hame, I'm like, I don't know which one that is. Should I know which one that is? Probably. They all have fucking so many different names and there's so many of them, I can't keep track. Which one's
I'd like
that?
to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if
Comrade.
not, let's turn him to dust.
Who's Jester? Is that the guy in charge? I don't know. Oh, he's not gonna be happy. Oh, fuck, he's gonna have a fucking breakdown.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore. Dottore!
He's gonna go on a fucking brutal fucking rampage. Oh, shit.
Good. Good.
Is it?
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine?
Yeah, afraid so.
But why did we see things from his perspective?
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so. But it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
Oh, shit. I'm also here. Betrayal was a lie that you believed for hundreds of years. Was as part of the doctor. I mean, yeah, the doctor's a prick. I wouldn't be surprised. If betrayal never happened, if it exists in any imagination, where does this leave him?
Let's give him some space. He looks really mad. Paimon doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now.
I mean, I think he'll be fine, but, well, not in the anger aspect anyway, but I think we should give him some space, yeah, just to let him have a second to himself.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Which he'll deny having.
I'm still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday, so now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the kabuki mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as the mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future.
Seems like something he'd do.
Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject.
Yep.
After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed
Literally?
it to the balladeer. Then he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process.
Like you kept mentioning the heart thing, like literally rip it out of the corpse, or like in like a metaphorical type essence bullshit. Oh god, that could be real gruesome if it's the fucking first one.
The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants.
Which is bullshit.
The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it had protected him from the filth.
Oh, he's definitely having a breakdown.
He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back.
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim? That's terrible.
Yeah, he is a dick. And being betrayed and abandoned by a close friend is sure to cause great resentment. Now we know what was behind his decision to take revenge on Raiden Gokiden 100 years ago. Doesn't mean that vengeance was the right decision. Yeah, but it's hard to say we know in his shoes, and also it's at least you're easier to understand it, you know?
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Yeah. He has to work through some things. A lot of things. Oh, good. I don't need to be involved. Wait!
Tori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Wait for a while. Do we just stand here? This feels awkward. Oh, okay, I'm stuck in the domain. Kinda wanted to get a snack. A while later. Yeah, okay. Just in
Shall we see how he's doing?
I don't think he's gonna be happy no how long we leave him.
Hey, you alright?
No.
That's
Smuggler's
a scary
back.
expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
I swear, you're just being a little brat again, aren't you?
It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Oh god, what else are you gonna find in there?
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Teyvat.
Ah, it's rude as shit. How dare you, just because I'm new? Kind of.
Does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Probably. Not unexpected, but still, thank you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to thank you later?
You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Fucking go on.
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world.
I knew it! I already predicted that shit. I already knew that shit. I already predicted that shit a long time ago. I already knew it. But kind of to say, once again, of course it goes back to fucking Conria. Every fucking time. If only there wasn't just an expert on Conria around, just be there like, can you just tell me everything so we don't have to keep getting little information about it bits by bits everywhere we fucking go? Because it's mentioned like every 5 minutes and I am tired of it being in little sections.
Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
I don't know what that means.
The heavens responded?
To a summoning? What am I, a fucking character?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your sister for a time.
Oh shit. Which one's the Jester? So he's important and I don't remember which one he fucking is. Shit. Well, I suppose we'll probably see him in person probably a long time along the line, and by then I've forgotten this conversation anyway. Why?
I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this.
Alright. Whatever. Alright. A mage from Conria? Wasn't Conria's fall like 400 years ago or something? Or a lot of 100 years ago or some shit? How old's he? Did some of the Fatui Harmonies just not have a fucking expiry date? Do people from Conria not have an expiry date unless they're killed? I don't know!
Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Is it? Is it really? I can't say because I don't know the gesture. So, at this point, anyone could be from fucking Conria, and Conria could be involved in anything. Listen, like, I went to the market the other day, and you know what I saw? A fucking flower. And that was a Conrian flower. God fucking damn it.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
Don't smile like
Good.
that.
In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Huh? What have you done?
bubble.
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long.
What do you want?
I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
You know, there was no need for the dramatics for this. I would have just answered anyway. I'm not a dick.
Give me your hand.
That's not a question.
Can you hear my voice inside your head?
Yeah. You look very sad. Are you trying to brainwash me?
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you.
Without Paimon knowing, I see. Privacy. I understand that.
So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
Oh, come on, dude. What am I, a fucking rule of the world? How am I supposed to know? Even if there was, which I don't think there is.
Done.
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
And Paimon saw that gay shit and was like, what the fuck? Sorry. You can't just hold hands. What the fuck is this? Just hold hands for a few seconds, like, okay. Weirdest handshake of my life.
Nothing. I was just thanking him for helping me.
By holding his hand, because that's how thank yous work. Oh. Do you see me as Davis because I know about Great Lord? Oh yeah, I suppose technically we changed the past. Shit. But it didn't really... That was by erasing someone from existence, and that was her own actions that did that. I don't think you can just go back to the past and change it. Uh-oh.
So long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
I didn't skip through that line. I don't know why I went so quickly, but basically, as far as I could see, it was like, I think my hesitation answered it himself.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
Don't do it! Oh, fucking Christ.
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
You're not gonna do anything about it!
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
That's not how it worked with Greater Lord whatever the fuck. She put that thing in place herself. The last resort, and it erased her from existence. That's completely different from changing the past to bring people back into it.
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance.
Oi.
And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
I'm gonna tell Mom, Nahida, he's fucking with the tree!
Balladeer! Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
In this endless blue abyss. Oh, cutscene. We're really looking hard.
Oh no, he's really gone.
Into the tree or outside of here?
Oh, can you hear me?
Nahida!
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power.
Balladeer's gone.
It was the Balladier's fault. He shut you out.
He's gone. Is the truth
I
about Greater
didn't
Lord
think
gonna
he'd
fucking
be
come out?
capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had?
Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him. Sorry, Nahida.
I'm fucking running babysitting him a bit. It's not my fault he can fucking teleport.
Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
Okay. Oh, didn't even have to walk. Game does it for me. It's nice. And I'm in a house.
And we're at, an inn or something?
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you.
Hell no, I'm not staying in here. The fuck is this shit?
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me.
Boring.
An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay?
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
Hand holding. I don't fucking just see things. Doesn't remember Great Love and the Balladeer question was for a strange one. It's hard to explain it full, and truth might be distressing. Oh yeah, because we're the only ones who fucking know, and it's so messy. I'll skip the part about the Greater Lord. Focus on the Balladeer being a fucking penis.
He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible!
It's not easy.
Right! You can't just rewrite history! All that stuff happened already in real life!
Yeah.
It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
Yeah, great example.
So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do.
He's gonna end up fucking getting himself killed if he's not careful.
Paimon's so confused.
Maybe he wants to erase himself from history. Oh shit! And then he wouldn't be an equation in the experiment as that was a mess came up with. So like he would have never came to those people who got killed. Never would have the plan. So those people never got killed because he the fucking Balladeer was there. So there's no point killing those people for the sake of a plan. They wanted to experiment with him and whatnot. Oh shit! He's gonna try and do what Greater Lord did. Oh, it's possible. Shit. Oh maybe I don't know. She did it, but I don't know how.
Huh?
Whoa. Okay.
Sorry. Accidentally. It's the Balladier's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress.
He's gonna try and fucking get himself. Oh
but
no!
Erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to.
Wish I was part of the
And
action
it's
rather than
still
standing
not
here.
working. Ugh. Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him.
He's a brat, I'll give you
There's
that.
no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
That could change a lot of things, so that would be very messy. Indeed, to erase him if so many people in his own would be affected. I can't imagine what the situation would look like. I know, right? He's been around for like 400 years. That's a lot of shit. This case scenario will affect everyone with a connection with Raiden Gurken. Kazuha, Ayaka, Ayato. I mean, they'll disappear. Oh, fuck. Let's hope. Oh, shit.
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next?
Absolutely none.
Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight.
Not only will the Balladeer get fucked over, but 3 main characters may die as well. And it's like, what the fuck, game?
So, how about, we list
am hungry, actually.
Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here. Alright, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers. Tea break pancakes. Cream stew. Sauteed matsutake.
Are you just listening to all of them?
Andrean chili chicken. Almond tofu. Satisfying salad. Oh, also Adeptus temptation. Golden shrimp balls. Triple layered consomme.
Oh, I'm
lettuce
blacking
seed and
out.
Bird egg soup. And
Again. Oh, maybe I just went to sleep. Why am I in Paimon's POV? I don't want this.
What was Paimon supposed to be doing just now?
I hate changing POVs.
Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about.
You started listing
What
foods.
was it again? The balladeer? Is that a food too?
Oh, fucking Christ, he hasn't done it, has
Weird
he?
name, though.
Oh, I don't like the music. This is the same kind of creepy dystopian music they played when we were stuck in that fucking loop. Oh no. Oh fuck. I really thought we'd stop it before I went to this. Remember the balladeer? I think he actually pulled it off. This makes sense.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said?
Don't worry about it.
So, the balladeer. Is that someone's name?
Oh,
It sounds
fuck.
like a nickname or something.
You hear that fucking music? That's horror game music, dude. Oh no. What the fuck we meant to do? I need to know what else has changed. How do I remember?
Okay, sure. Where are we going?
I'm gonna go back to Inazuma.
Fine by Paimon, but
Oh no.
is everything okay?
We're gonna
You're
oh
acting
god.
like this is an emergency.
All of the main characters gonna be affected and we're gonna see the effect. Oh no, I hope not. Oh shit! What the fuck? Oh no, what the hell? Oh no, why do I always remember this shit when someone is how the fuck are we gonna fix this? Oh god, what if the main character's gonna affect too? Oh no! Okay, well, shit, let's see what bullshit he's caused this time.